Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for coming over today. Hope you're having a good day. It was so great to talk to so many of you on the community page over the last couple of days. I posted some pictures there and a couple of notes. I think I'm going to start using that more. I've had great conversation with most of my regulars and I really appreciated that. And one of the things that I posted was about Walmart. I've seen other YouTubers and I know a lot of people, you know, they like to, how do you say it, post like the disaster, you know, famine for the next 30 years and all this kind of stuff. I'm not like that, but, and whatever, if they want to do that, that's their channel and they can do that. But I posted a picture of Walmart fairly empty and I said on there, and I'll kind of add to it, that I've heard from my mom and my uncle went to Walmart and they said like everything was empty and they couldn't believe it. They were kind of not saying it for any reason other than they happened to go to look for stuff and it was kind of empty. And then I've seen a lot of YouTubers saying stuff, so I thought I need to go. I you know, curious minds want to know, so I went. And I would say there were like, if you've been to Walmart, they sell pizzas, you know, in the case. Well, they had 2 pizzas and usually it's filled. They did have roast chickens in the hot section. We have a hot section there. You can get Chinese food and stuff. And that was half filled, you'd say, Graham? Maybe half, yes. Right? Then they have, like, they sell subs and things like that. And you can go to my community page and you'll see the picture there. And that sub area was bare. And there were other areas that were fairly slim pickings. For the most part, you can get everything you needed. Meats were fine. Veggies were fine. It was weird stuff that was empty. But let me tell you, you almost couldn't get around the store for the amount of pallets and boxes and that shrink wrap stuff everywhere, up to the ceiling. My husband and I were like, there's so much product here. So I think they're struggling with maybe getting help to load the shelves. I don't know. But the stuff was there. I think it just hadn't been put out. So our Walmart, is it slim pickings? Yeah, and we have Walmart in probably 20 minutes in each direction. The one is got more food than, you know, like meat department and deli department and all that. It's by no means a super Walmart. And then the other Walmart we have has some food. But neither one on a good day is great. So this was a little less than their norm, but they had plenty of product in the aisles. So then my mom and I wanted to go out yesterday. More my mom, but she needed to get out. So she wanted to go to the Christmas tree shop and she wanted to go to Target. So the Christmas tree shop, as you saw in the video, well stocked. Probably the best I've ever seen it. Loaded with stuff to the gills of fall decorations, and they sell a lot of food, but like boxed food and snacks and coffees and cake mixes and things like that. No fresh produce or anything like that, but there wasn't anything they were missing. They had tons of stuff. A lot of 75% off items, like big jugs of hand sanitizer, 75% off. Then we went to Target, and this particular Target has a food section. Not huge, but, you know, decent. You didn't want for nothing. It had everything. So I'm like, okay, we're okay. Our grocery store, I'm actually heading there after I do this video. I need to get some coffee creamer, Lynn's coffee creamer, my favorite. I'm craving it. Haven't had it for maybe 2 weeks, and I need to get one for work. But I'm going to go just check it out. I'm just curious. Things are, you know, I know truck drivers and shipping and all that stuff, you know, they're having issues and whatnot, but we're not destitute. So just wanted to kind of fill you in on that because we've been chatting on the community page about that. So, yeah, I showed you some pictures of me, the video of going to Christmas tree shop, and yesterday was a rough day for me. Today I'm still not myself. I can feel like even as I talk in the video, I don't have any in there. It was a sad day. It was just, things hit me hard with my dad. And, you know, you go through it's called a process, and it's called the grieving process. And, you know, if anyone's out there going through something like that, you know what I mean. And it you know, somebody reminded me yesterday, it's not that time heals wounds, it is that the Lord heals in time. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I know where my dad is. He's in glory. I know that. My faith is stronger now than before my dad passed. But you know what? I'm grieving my loss. He hasn't lost anything. He's gained. I've lost. I've lost him for a time. I will see him again, but I don't know why yesterday just hit me hard, and it was a long day. I worked all day, 8 hours. Then I went and got my mom, and we were out for 5 hours. She needed to get out. We shopped, did dinner, the traveling time. It was 5 hours. By the time I got home, it was probably close to 10 o'clock at night. I was up since 5 in the morning, and I worked 7 to 3, went out with her. I was wiped when I got home. So had a little bit of a sleep in today, went to church, phenomenal. Pastor was spot on. It was great. Worship was great. Fellowship was great. We had snacks after. But my spirit is I'm feeling empty. I said to my husband, I don't feel like frivolous conversation. I just don't feel like talking at home. I want it to be quiet. And so if I seem kind of weird on the video, just, be my friend, hang out with me, and, send me some encouragement and send me some good vibes. I'm really struggling. I just emotionally am not myself these days. So, but this too shall pass. So, lots of chatter here, guys. Okay, I like talking to you all. So I did some fall Christmas shopping. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh yeah, maybe there's a new video, fall Christmas shopping. But I did some shopping for the fall. I have plenty. But I went out with my mom, and I posted on my Facebook that you should not go shopping when you're down, because, you get stuff. It was retail therapy, and that we did. So I did get some stuff at the Christmas tree shop, which I will show you. But I also am doing some meal prep for the week, and I thought, we've been talking menu planning, maybe this would give you guys some ideas. So I picked this up at Target, and it's just some beef stew. So I'm going to be I haven't made beef stew, oh my word, probably 20 years. Go figure. So I'm going to be doing some beef stew in the crock pot this week. And it got me thinking, because I've never done beef stew, canning beef stew, but I think I might do some canning this fall and winter of some beef stew. I'm wanting to get back into my canning, so I might be doing that. But this week we're doing beef stew in the crock pot. I picked this up at Target, some feta cheese. I could probably eat this by the spoonful. Love it. But I had a vegan recipe from a friend, and I think it's farro, I think is how you pronounce it. It's an Italian wheat grain thing. It was so good, and it had feta cheese in it and some other stuff. So I've got this taste. So I'll show you in the haul that I got from Christmas tree shop. I picked up some of that, and I'm going to add some feta cheese to it, and some tomatoes and some cucumbers. Mix it up with the Olive Garden Italian dressing, and make a nice salad for my husband and myself for this week. I have a couple of packages of ground beef, and I'm going to be doing the beef stroganoff casserole. I'll bring you guys along for that. And what was the other thing? Oh, spicy meatballs. So I'm going to be making that. And then the other thing I picked up at Target was this bag. It's Italian chicken sausage rigatoni. All right, so it says, it's a nice little bag, right? And it says ready to cook, dinner in minutes. So Target has this one, and I want to say there were about 6 choices, including this, of grab-and-go bags. This was $11.99, so it's $12. So for 4 people, that comes out to $4 a meal. That's a little expensive. It's cheaper than doing HelloFresh and Blue Apron and all those things. But you know what? I was down. It was threw it in the cart. It came in the cart, so there we go. So let's see what we get in it. So it says ready to cook. It's Italian chicken sausage and rigatoni. It's Italian style chicken sausage tossed with pasta sauce, rigatoni pasta, shredded mozzarella cheese. 15 minutes, it's ready. So I'm not going to do it in 15 minutes, because what I like is when you take the sausage and you add the sauce to it in the crock pot, and then it just gets really yummy. So I'm prepping this for dinner tomorrow night. So we've got our box of rigatoni. We have a package of Italian sausage, chicken style. We have tomato and basil. It's called Good and Gather sauce. And then we have mozzarella cheese. There we go. So we are going to, what I'm going to do is, like I said, prep this, put this in the crock pot, we're going to run out to the store, do a few things. I got to clean up a few things in the house. By the time tonight comes, the sausage will be done. I'll stick that in the fridge tomorrow night. Probably put that in a casserole dish, lay the rigatoni on top with the mozzarella cheese, and we'll make a nice dinner for ourselves. Okay, so you got to see some of the goodies that are on my table, and I want to show you what I got. So some items are home decor, some items are gift items, some items are food items for gifts or for me, I'm not quite sure yet. And some items, I'm not sure what I'm doing with them yet, whether it's for me, home decor for someone else, but I got a few things. I have a lot of fall decorations. Fall, I call it the holidays. From Labor Day until New Year's Eve, to me, are the holidays. There's, you know, school starting back with apples, October's the pumpkins and Halloween, Thanksgiving is deep into the fall and Thanksgiving, and then we roll into Christmas, and I love all of it. I love every part of it. There's a lot of festivities going on, and craft shows, and festivals, and I don't know, I love all of it. I love the holidays, period. And people get annoyed with me because I play Christmas music year round, and in July I start watching Christmas movies, and you know, bah humbug to you. It makes me happy, it brings me joy, and I'm a kid at heart. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid, you know, I want to be a kid, and making myself happy with those little things, you know what, I could be doing worse. Good night. Okay, so let me show you what I got. I'll try and explain maybe what I'm going to use them for, give you some ideas. So, and I'll tell you where I got them. I don't have all the prices, but so I got these napkins. I think they're so pretty, the pumpkin on them. And then on the other side, they have the gourds. Sorry for the glare. I'm trying to keep that away from the light there for you. So, using these as napkins, but my main thought, I think these were $2.99, by the way. It's a big pack. It's thick. I looked at Dollar Tree. These have 40 napkins in them. I looked at Dollar Tree, didn't really see what I wanted. I want to do some decoupaging. So I like that, and I like that. I have to say, I was just at Dollar Tree, and they have wood blocks, probably 12 inches. They're real thin, but they're just plain wood blocks. And I thought, ooh, no, I got to go back to Dollar Tree. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have metal signs that say thankful harvest and things like that. I think I'm going to decoupage this, put the metal on it. Yeah, DIYs, I got to do it. Honey, Dollar Tree tomorrow. Got to go there. I got to get the wood blocks. I want to deck. Oh, I'm so excited now. I just had this thought. Okay, so that's the thought for that. Also at the Dollar Tree, I picked up these plates. They say gather. They are the dessert plate size or salad plate size or bread. They did not have the dinner plates, which is what I went in there for, because I have somebody's birthday this week. I have a friend that's, she has now become my friend, but a coworker that's leaving work this week, and I wanted to bake her some bread. And I wanted to put it on a dinner plate size, and they didn't have them. And then I thought about it. This would be a better size for somebody because they could do candies or little things. You don't always want a big dinner plate. So anyway, got 4 of these. They say gather with the pumpkin. So 2 of these I definitely know are going as gifts. The other 2 I might just keep for myself. I really like those. So I got 4 of those. Pick this up at the Dollar Tree. This, I don't know if you're really going to see Nah, it looks gold on the camera, but in person, it's like a leather. You almost feel like you want to touch it. It's like leather. And then on my coffee station, you have seen I have one like this in silver, but on my coffee station, I thought, you know, fall is here. So I picked this one up. Is that not so cute with the owl? And you've got the owls here, a little fox here, and a bear there. I think that's it. And we got the leaves. I liked it. It was $3.99 plastic. This was at Stop and Shop, a grocery store. So if you have a Stop and Shop by you, that was their Stop and Shop. I went in tonight to get a few things. I had to get my coffee creamer. And I was surprised they had some really beautiful home decor. So, okay, these I picked up at Christmas tree shop. So they're little towels, tea towels. What does that say? Fresh pick, 25 cents. So I picked up 2 of those. So I have some gifts that I need to do. And I'm going to be using these plates, doing a pumpkin bread or something like that. Probably laying this on it as well with the bread, wrap it up, and that'll be a gift. So I've got a few things going on this week of people I'm getting together with and doing things for and so on. Okay, then let's see. Let me show you these plates. So I picked up this little plate, looks like a fall leaf. I like the color of that. This was $2.99 at the Christmas tree shop, called Harvest Spice. If you have a Christmas tree shop by you, I don't know. Mine was jam-packed with stuff. So there was this one. It's the green truck with the pumpkins. They had it in blue. They had it in the red. But I really like the green for something different. And it was $1.99. That's for me. Then I picked this up. This was at Target. This was $5 at Target. And it's a black turntable. You can see the bottom's got the turntable. I like black. I love black. So to me, this is going to be a great piece for home decor. I picked this up. This actually lights up. You see that a little bit lit up there. That's it lit up, and then you can see it without the light. So they had this in this color and like a cream color. I was hoping they had one in green, like this green. I wanted the 3, I thought would be really nice. So my mom got the lighter color. I got the darker color. And this was, how much was this? This was $4.99. I really like that. Now, if you've ever heard me talk, I enjoy fall colors and I enjoy pumpkins. Some people decorate their kitchens in strawberry, some go with lemons, some go with apples. I like pumpkins, so I have kept up certain pumpkins year round, and I think I'm going to be doing more of that this year. I'm doing more and more of what makes me happy. So pumpkins make me happy. I don't know why. And this is not too seasonal looking that I think I could get away with this year round. So that one is probably going to just stay in my kitchen year round, as well as this one. Every year, so cute, I love it, it's squishy. Every year I buy a new pumpkin. It's like tradition. I have to get a new pumpkin to add to my pumpkin collection. I fell in love with the brown plaid. I know it's not my mom likes traditional colors. She even had a hard time getting that cream pumpkin, but you know, they had purple pumpkins and they had white pumpkins with gold and flowers painted, and I don't know. I like any kind of pumpkin. I'm not really into the black and white because I don't do the Ray Dunn and the black and white look year round. But this one, this is a Lynn right here. This is Lynn. This is going in the kitchen, staying up year round. So, and then I'll finish up with that. So I got this one here. Hello, pumpkin. Just a little pillow. It was $5, and this was a Target in their dollar section. No, what do they call it? Bullseye? Whatever. I was looking for, I wanted maybe 2 fall pillows, and I couldn't find them at Walmart. They always have $5 pillows, but I didn't. Our 2 Walmart, I'm telling you, I talked about it earlier, they're just sparse on some things. And Dollar General this year, Zippo, there was hardly anything, and usually I get Great fall decor. I saw other people haul things, but not by us. So $5, they had this one, and I think another one, and I was tempted. It was green. I should have gotten it, but you know, I didn't want to overdo it. I have not pulled out my fall decor yet. Have you guys decorated this year? I don't know. It seems like everybody started, at least my friends and people I work with, and started doing their fall decor in August, and I wasn't ready to do it in August. I definitely wasn't ready, but I'm ready this week. I think the fall decor is going up. We should have our dining room redesigned and finished. I was hoping to be done by tonight, but it's not going to happen. You know, life takes over. We got busy, but I'd like to get my dining room done and get the fall decor up, and in the kitchen and also in the living room. And then I'll have to show you a tour of my dining room. It's a dining room slash home office slash mini family room, all in one. As you can see, we got Star Trek behind us. That's on the family room side. So yeah, we're Trekkies, yeah. Okay, this I picked up. This was $5.99, and it's the dryer, what do you call these things? Dish dry mats. So this has the pretty fall decor, or fall leaves and all that, and then the other side is just a solid. And then this one, which is interesting, the green one is the same as this, but this side is green. I have not seen this parchment sheets for baking, pre-cut. Pretty with a little design here. So I guess the sheets look like this. That's what I'm guessing. And they said they are safe up to 450 degrees. There's 24 sheets. They're non-stick. $1.99 at the Christmas tree shop. So again, I think that's what they're going to look like, which is kind of cool. So it was just something fun to get, you know. So I was mentioning to you about this, doing something. This was at the Target dollar spot. It was $3. My mom thought that was too much. I grew up with wax flowers. I know, dating myself here, right? So I grew up with wax flowers, and I always liked them. Now, it has a thing on here to hang it. So this would be nice if you wanted to hang it on the outside of a door, because it is wax. It'll be weatherproof. But I liked it this way. But I grew up with the wax flowers, and then they switched to silk. I never liked silk as a kid. Don't like silk as an adult. They get dusty, dirty. These things, to me, you can stay clean. They can go in, they can go out. But what I was thinking of, maybe putting it in here and doing one of my favorite candles, which I've never seen again at Walmart, acorns and oak. But you can turn it that way so you don't see it. But maybe just doing something like that with a couple little pumpkins. I don't know. But I really liked this greenery, and they had some other types of greenery. Again, this was $3. There's a good picture. Ah! Then they had these wood houses, and they're individual, and this was $5. But what my thought was, where are my napkins? Remember I mentioned I'm going to decoupage. So if I took these, let's see which way, this way, pumpkin or the gourds, I think I'm going to decoupage them on here. And then if I get those wood blocks from Dollar Tree and put the harvest, I'll have to do a video. You guys want to see a video on that? It's nothing big, it's just decoupage, but maybe give you some ideas. Leave me a note below if you'd like to do that. Then I saw this at the Target dollar spot. This was $5, and it says, I love fall most of all. I love fall most of all. That could be a song. But, ta-da! Look at this side. So this is one side. This is the other side. How great is that to have double duty? So this probably will stay up year-round in my kitchen. I'm loving it. And I like the narrow because I can put it like almost as a backsplash, but then I can put this one up now. So how clever is that? They had 4 different ones like this. So for $5, you know, there you go. They show the picture there. I think that's really an awesome idea. Okay. This I just picked up. Grateful. Orange on the inside. I liked the look of, it looks like that stone. I don't usually buy too many seasonal mugs because I just don't like having to collect them and put them away, but fell in love with that. That was at Stop and Shop. And then I got this one. This is me. The Crazy Pumpkin Lady. My husband said, oh, definitely, that's you. And that was at Christmas Tree Shop, and I liked the plaid on that. So those two might stay up year round because as much as that's more of a fall color, I don't know, I like it too much. So let's get into some of the food, and then we're at the end. So I mentioned the farro. I don't know if I'm saying that correct. It was $2.59. It's already pre-cooked. It's organic. It says on here, Italian farro. You just warm it up in the microwave. We're going to eat it cold. It says it has a nutty flavor, chewy texture, healthy nutrients like protein and fiber. I really liked it. So if you're looking for an alternative to, instead of a couscous or something, maybe try that. I got 2 of them. And I do make homemade soup. You just saw my video on that. But I do like keeping things on hand. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood. And this says family size, 8 servings, French onion soup. French onion soup is not something I like to do. Cook in 12 minutes. So it was $2.99, French onion soup. And I'm going to try it. I don't know what it's like. It expires in December of 2022, so I have plenty of time to use it. Throw some croutons on top. Then the other one I got was a chicken noodle, you know, good old standby chicken noodle. And same thing, done in 12 minutes, family size, 8 hearty cups, it says. So this one is good until November of 2022. That's a good one just to have on hand, come home, you know, from church on a Sunday, just to whip that up. And split pea soup is something I always made for my dad. He loved it. And my dad's not here anymore, so I don't know how much more I'll be making of that. But this is cozy and creamy with hints of mouth-watering bacon flavor, a classic American comfort. Makes 8 servings, half a gallon. This was $3.99, but split pea. I don't usually see split pea soup in powder like this that you can make. So you just add water to it and whisk it up. So if you wanted to put in like chunks of ham, if you had ham left over from like the other night, we made that ham and potato casserole. If you had leftover ham or chunks of carrots, you can throw that in there. Okay. Picked up some coffee. Instead of all the pumpkin spice, I got maple spice. Have no idea what it's going to be like, but we're going to try it. The brand is by Brooklyn. I've had their coffee before and I like it. $5.99 at the Christmas Tree Shop. And all these soups were at the Christmas Tree Shop. And the farro was at the Christmas Tree Shop as well. Picked up 2 scone recipes or packages. And I do make homemade scones myself. But again, once in a while, I like the easy way out. Maple oat scones with a maple glaze. So that sounds good to me. And then I picked up some pumpkin spice scones. And then I picked up 2 boxes of the pumpkin spice muffin mix. Again, I do make my own, homemade. But I like the easy way out sometimes. And cranberry orange. This is not something I would necessarily make from scratch myself. I've tried. I can't get the flavors right. This is delicious. This is taste homemade. It's delicious. Love it. They even have an almond plum cake on the back, and I have some plums in the freezer. They were dried plums, but I think I might try making this recipe and using the plums. There is a can of cranberries in there, so you're getting real cranberries in that. But you take something like this, maybe something like this, and add this, and then add maybe this, and grab this basket behind you and fill a basket, and for under $10 you have a great gift. So if there's someone in your life that you know needs some encouragement or a thank you or an I love you or thinking of you, we talked about, is it enough? If you didn't see that video, check that out. Maybe do something for someone else. As I mentioned to you, I've got the blues. I'm down. My inners are just, I'm trying hard. I'm trying to smile, and I don't feel like doing it. I'm being totally honest, you know. Life is just, sometimes you're down, and I'm down. And I find when I get that way, the best thing for me to do is to reach out to someone else and to do for someone else. So I'm going to work on that this week. I know I'm grieving, and I know I need to allow myself to grieve. I'm not trying to hide from grieving or anything, but yeah, I don't like being down, and you know, I get like that once in a while. I kind of hit a wall, and I've hit it. So leave me an encouraging comment below. I would love to be inspired by some of you, and I thank you for all your wonderful comments. And my new subscribers, hello. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my home. I'm a simple girl, don't do anything too fancy, full-time working woman, and have three children. One married with his wife, who is now my daughter. We adopted her in the family, and so that's my second. You know, if you hear me talk about three, I have two of my own boys, and then my daughter-in-law, who I classify as my daughter, is my third child, and they have been married, I think it's going on 8 years. Maybe it's 9 years. I gotta look. Ooh, this month? No, next month. And then my youngest son is adopted, and I've done some special videos on him, special needs, autism, things like that. You can catch that if you need it. My husband is on full-time disability. He has epilepsy, and right now struggling with recovering from blood clots from the COVID virus. We both had that back Thanksgiving last year. And his side effects of that were blood clots, and mine had been shingles that I had gotten for a short time, mild, but still got it. And that's who we are. I work full time. I have to support the family. We're a Christian family. We've homeschooled our kids. We love the Lord. Our faith is part of who we are and what we are, and I don't apologize for that. But that might not be your thing, and that's okay. You know, that's between you and you know, you do for you and I'll do for me, but just letting you know who we are. And we live on a budget. We cook on a budget. We shop on a budget. Yeah, sometimes we go a little crazy and we buy these things, but for the most part, stay on a budget, do DIYs, live simple, enjoy life, very practical. That's who I am. So if you like all that stuff, you stick around. We've got some great stuff up and coming. And last thing I'll tell you, I'm so excited. Little things make me happy. You know, pumpkins make me happy, Christmas music, and good recipes. So every time I go to church and there's a social, we have these tuna sandwiches that my pastor's wife makes. Every time, they're delicious. They taste a little different. And she's from Guyana, so I'm always like, you know, what kind of recipes do you have? And, yeah, what's tuna fish? Tuna fish is tuna fish. Well, I'm telling you, her sandwiches are different. They're delicious. So yesterday there was a tea at church that I missed, but today after church she had leftovers, so she brought it all out after church, and we sat and had some munchies. Well, her tuna sandwiches were there. I said, that's it. I got to ask her, how do you make your tuna sandwiches? Sounds silly, right? So she said, it's funny, I get so many people asking me. So she gave me what she uses. You ready? You have to stay tuned because it's a little different. It's, at least for me, it's a little different than I've ever made. So I have a tuna pie recipe that I usually make my way, but I'm going to incorporate her ingredients into my tuna pie with some of my own ingredients, and we're going to talk about those tuna pies. So that's coming up. So just to get you excited, if you want a really good tasting tuna sandwich, I will share how she does it for a sandwich, but then we're going to make tuna pies out of it. So I hope you stay tuned. That'll be coming in the next couple of videos. Before that though, I'll have that beef stroganoff casserole coming up. And I don't know what else, but we got some stuff. Stick around. I'd love to hear from you all. Thanks so much for being there for me. Thanks for listening to me chat. We'll catch you all on the next video.